Hello and welcome to my channel, the Soul Spark Cafe for Tarot. This is a pick a card for what is currently holding you back in love. So if you want to take a minute and pick from pile deck 1, 2, or 3. Pile deck number 1 is the Good Tarot. Group number 2 is the Divine Feminine. And group number 3 is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. So the links to the groups, and as well as my intention is to create a Reiki healing for each of these groups as well down below. So just take a minute and pick whichever deck resonates most with you, and then you can skip ahead to the group that most resonates with you. Okay. So this is for group number 1. What is it that is holding me back from where I want to be in terms of love in my life? So this is for pile number 1, if you pick this pile. The main situation is the 7 of Earth and the decision of where do I go from here. What I've done so far hasn't brought me the happiness that I've been looking for. So what in my life do I need to look at and do differently in order to bring about the changes that I want? So from here, what really matters is the Wheel of Fortune, the Fortune's Wheel. And so I have a decision to make. And what are the things that I do towards others that bring about the fortune and how others treat me? And I will receive, with the 6 of Earth, I will receive the gifts from the universe that I desire as I act towards others, how I want to be treated. So this is really talking about what do I desire to have in my life? And how is it that I am treating others and bringing about the actions that I do towards others that help manifest for me the gifts in my life of happiness and abundance and equal give and take and reciprocity. So really thinking about what it is that you want and how it is that you're treating others, the things that you're doing in your life on a daily basis, how you're acting towards yourself, how you're acting towards others, that bring about what it is that you want in your life and how you want to be treated. So if you look at the situation, right, and you say, I know that I have a decision to make from where I go from here, and that my actions bring about my fortune and how others treat me. If I let go of the hurts of the past, then I can have a greater period of manifestation of love. So this is talking about if you choose to let go of the stress, the pain, the hurt from the past. And with the 9 of Swords, that's saying pretty deep wounding from the past. If you choose to let go of that, then you let go of the worry, you let go of the anxiety, then you bring about fortune and change and the love that it is that you're looking for in your life. Okay? Then if that isn't the direct path that you take, then if you choose, right, if you choose to let go of the stress, the anxiety, the worry, the past pain, the past hurt, then you can bring about the Emperor. If you let go of the hurt, then you have a soulmate that is willing and able to come into your life and commit to you on a deep level. And you can experience then a commitment, a romance, a great love and experience in your life coming together in a great period of happiness. If you choose to understand that you create your own destiny to bring about these things and you let go of the past pain and the past hurt, then you can have a new soulmate coming into your life and experience that period of love and of romance. If you choose to allow yourself to stay in a period of sadness and depression, then that's causing a delay in the celebration period and the bringing about of love and happiness. So you will need to come out of that period of sadness by willing to do the work, to ask for help, to look for new ways of how to heal, how to recognize those things in yourself. And a good way to do that is always to meditate, to clear your mind, to quiet the sayings that are going on, the thought patterns and the beliefs in your mind, to really start to bring about those changes. Then you will start to see the love come into your life. So this is really about the choices that you make and how they can affect your life depending on how you look at it. So it's really about a decision of where you want to go from here. From here, I decide what it is that I bring into my life, and if I receive the gifts from the universe and how I receive the gifts from the universe. They're there, they're waiting for you. It's just how do you go about manifesting that in your own life. So letting go of stress and anxiety brings in romance for you. If you choose to hold on to the sadness and the pain and the hurt from the past, then that brings about a delay in your happiness. So it's really all about up to you. If you choose then to allow love from partners who are not bringing forth an effort to show you their commitment, if you're not letting go of love that is not serving you, that is not meeting your needs and what you desire in a partner, to be in a commitment with you. If you choose to hold on to love that isn't for your greatest good, that you know isn't what you truly deserve, then that brings about more drama in your life and a greater delay in what it is that you truly want in love, romance, and commitment. So it's really about what it is that you choose. So this is about, I have a decision to make. I know that I bring about my own destiny, that bringing about what I want means that it's a decision in how I act. How I act towards others, how I act towards myself brings about my destiny. So choosing to let go of the pain and the hurt from the past, when you choose that, then you bring about the love and commitment and romance that you're desiring. The more that you hold on to loves that you know are not serving you in sadness and pain, the more that you're going to experience delays in what it is that you truly want in your love and your happiness. So it's always about a choice, that you have a choice to make, and how you respond to the situation ultimately decides what you manifest directly in your life. So I'll leave some links below also to some Reiki sessions to let go of some of that hurt and past hurt in not choosing the love that you knew that you deserve as well. So hopefully that resonated with you. Group number 1, thank you. Okay, so This is for group number 2. The question being, what is it that is holding me back from where I want to be in love? This is just Spirit speaks through me, so the reason that I don't deal the cards out live is because it takes me a minute to get the messages from Spirit, and this one is pretty clear. They're telling me this is probably what the majority of what the collective needs. So the first 3 cards are the Divine Feminine Oracle deck by Megan Watterson, and the situation is Rita of Cassia, and she is demonstrating that it is possible through the power of prayer and intention to shift even what appears to be impossible causes. And then you can kind of see what that is. What really matters now, what's really important is Kali. And Kali is the Hindu goddess of dark divine feminine. And that is bringing all things to an end. So this is clearing out what is not serving you in your life, letting go of everything that is no longer serving you. And sometimes that doesn't look very happy and very pretty, and that is not at all what this reading is about. So Kali is about clearing out everything that is no longer serving you. What is falling away from my life that is no longer serving me. The intention of this card is I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. And then the next card is Sarada Devi. Not sure if I'm saying that right. And that is talking about unconditional love. That is choosing to be unconditional love. That is choosing to see that unconditional love exists in yourself and in everything. It doesn't mean that what happened is right or just or fair. It just means that you are open to unconditional love. That love is what will quiet the harsh, the critical voices within you, and all those harsh things that have happened in your life. So it's not about placing judgment on yourselves or others or the situation, but letting go and choosing to show love for yourself and for others. So that is, what am I currently judging or criticizing about myself? And the intention being unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So the message is, unless we are willing to really meet within these aspects of ourselves, the universe will keep repeating them to us in our relationships. And it's not to piss us off. It's to free us. It's out of a deep love for us to fully heal. The goal here is for us to love ourselves fiercely from within, without judgment or shame for where we are in the moment. The goal is to let us mother ourselves with unconditional love. That's the only love that will quiet those harsh, critical voices within us, so we can stop wasting our time mirrored in judgment of others or ourselves and get on with being the perfectly imperfect light that we are. So that's the situation. The situation is what appears to be an impossible life of love that you have, of things really being cleared out of your life in ways that may not seem convenient at all. But understanding that by having love for yourself and for others, that is what shifts the energy in a new way. So the next 4 cards are your beliefs about love. So the first card being the Page of Wands, and this is the After Tarot. So the Page of Wands being how you feel about love, and the Page of Wands just showing us a state of entering passion with a lot of stuff behind us, a lot of things that have happened in the past, and envisioning to love in a way of past the horrible experiences to work towards love and passion in our lives. So feeling like a lot has happened in the past. There's a lot of things that I've had to experience and endure, and I choose to love in a way of letting those past experiences be the past and work towards more love and passion in my life. So that is how you can choose to feel about love. The second one is your understanding of love. So the Knight of Wands in this case is having a great interest in learning how to love in greater ways than you have before, wanting to learn how to be a better lover and a better friend to romantic partners, and work to be a better spiritual being and learn to grasp ways of physical expressions of love. So it's saying I've had a lot of past hurts in my life, but I want to learn how to be free of those and how to be emotionally free and open to my partner, and learning how to be a better lover, both sexually, emotionally, spiritually, letting go of those things so that I can be more expressive of myself in a better way to be a better partner to myself and to my partner. Then the next card, the King of Pentacles, is your practical attitude towards love, how it is that you see love in your life. And that one's showing us a state of wanting to have greater love in your life, but not being sure how to bring it in without having great sorrow and great pain also present, because that's what you've seen before in the past. So that's about learning how to have a balance in your life in order to achieve greater success in love, knowing that those things that you've had in the past are there, and it's okay to acknowledge that they're there and to believe that you can have love without sorrow and without pain. So the fourth card then is the King of Wands, and that is your spiritual attitude and belief towards love. That's a state of wanting love to come to you, but not being aware of how your intentions of love towards your partner brings about workings against yourself through not being completely open to love, being cold, dry towards another, towards yourself, and having worry about your love, what you say, how those words come across, that show that you're prioritizing things like pleasure over spiritual ways and connection. So being aware of wanting to have love, but not really being aware of how presenting yourself in a more sexual manner can come across and manifest in your love life in a way that has love being of more of a sexual nature instead of a balance that has both sexual pleasure as well as a spiritual connection with you and your partner. So that's just showing you things that likely need to be transmuted in your feelings about love, your understanding of love, your practical way that you look at love, and your beliefs about love in general. So the final cards are the Greek mythology cards. And this is showing the role your past is playing in your current unhappiness in your situation. So the overall feelings are your memories and how they're affecting the present reality. And it's saying that your feelings of the past hurt are impacting your ability to manifest love in your life. So the reality then, not looking at the romantic part of it, is your willingness to relay love to others is restricted because of your past hurts. So those past things that are being removed from your life, that are coming up to be cleared, are what is hindering you from being able to really manifest great love in your life. So then the strength of this, the benefit, what's hard to see is that all of those past things have shown you what you don't desire in your love life. All of the things that you saw as unfair and unjust in the past have shown you, this is what I know that I don't want in my love life. So this card then, the carelessness, is showing you what you may have forgotten or not wanted to see. And that is that you have also created your own destiny through your own actions. So not to say that those things were right or something that you deserved, but that you had a role in attracting that which you brought into your life and recognizing how your actions created your own destiny. So then what is it that brings about the changes? And that is to see how your love path you have chosen is a path for your all-encompassing future. So then what can you choose to bring into your life is the God of light. And that is to see a path which can bring about a great change in your life through a period of horrible love being transmuted into a period of great happiness. So, understanding too, I think, about the reality of karma, and that you came into this life with your soul having a plan of what it is that you were trying to work through in this life for your own past traumas and hurts, and for those of others, how you are working to pay back those energies, and recognizing that this is a period where you can say, that's great, I had a great period of things and times and emotions that were cleared out from my life, from my soul, from my energy. I recognize that which I saw, which I did not like, which I do not want. I recognize that. I recognize my role in how I brought about those things. And I choose then to understand my role, to acknowledge what it was that happened. And I choose to let go of those things. I choose to allow the universe to clear those things out and to choose to have great love. And to me, love is positive intention and positive energy. And it is through having those great periods of pain that you have been and done and experienced everything. And by letting go of the hurt, of the pain, of the energy of those things, that you can choose to have greater love and compassion for yourself and for others, and to attract those things into your life through the light of spirit. So you can choose for that to be your path in this life, and it's up to you how long it takes you to ultimately see how those things are affecting you, and to allow all of those experiences to be transmuted into love and light. So let this just be your message that there is a great deal of hurt and pain, to acknowledge that that happened in this life, and those things have been triggered, have been brought to the surface through the universe, allowing you to be triggered through wrongdoings and unfairness. You have now the opportunity to clear out all of those energies, all of those things that you knew that you did not want, and allow them to be transmuted into unconditional love and light, that you can then transmute into sharing that with yourself and with others, and to bring about that which you really want to attract into your life. So it's up to you and how long it takes you to understand that and to transmute those energies. So this is saying, no, like none of that was good. This seems like a horrible thing that happened in this life. I know that it's not what I want. You could have maybe been saying, how is this my life? How did I attract this? I say a lot of, what is this trying to show me? And you can choose to have your story be whatever you want it to be. So you can choose to say, my story is that I recognize that these things happened, and I know that this is showing me this is what I don't want. This is not who I wish to be. And I transmute all of this that has happened to me. I let go of all of the energies of the experience. I keep the lessons, I keep the memories and the learning experience with the energies being released, and transmute them into unconditional love and light, allowing me to be a being full of love and light for myself and for others. So I will link a Reiki session down below for the clearing of those energies as well. Thank you. Thanks, group number 2. Hopefully that resonated. Okay, this message is for group number 3. What is it that is holding me back from where I want to be in my love life? So the first cards are the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. And these ones are about understanding your partner. So whether it's a relationship that you're in or you wish to be in, what this is showing us is who the energy they're embodying is that of Capricorn, or ambition, realization, realism, being focused on the more material life, and what that is bringing to them is where their focus currently is. What they don't like, the energy they're not embodying, is that of transcending, of dreaming, of spirituality. That is the energy that they're not currently in, that's crossing that energy of who they are, the being very down to earth, grounded, focused on material things. But what it is that they want you to know is that you are important to them. You are their family to them. They are seeing you as their home, their place of peace and comfort, and where it is that they choose to be. It is you are their home, where it is that they go for love and for comfort. So going back to what is it holding me back from where I want to be, and this one seems to be more focused on those that have a partner and transitioning that relationship into a new level of unconditional love and peace and positive energy within your relationship. So If the Celestial Assistance card is about receiving messages, angelic messages, guidance, enlightenment. So if you choose to receive the messages, to be open to receiving messages from your guides, from the angels, then you can experience great love and peace and serenity and paradise. So it's saying they are here, they are guiding you. It's up to you to be open to receiving those messages from the celestial realm to lead you to where you want to be in greater love and utopia, is the card. So that is showing great love and great happiness if you are open to receiving messages and then for taking the inspired action from the messages that you receive. If you choose to seek healing, the galactic guidance from, this is saying star family, assistance, cooperation, that there are those out there ready and willing to provide assistance and guidance and healing to you. If you choose to seek healing from your friends, then you will receive great improvements in your love life, because when you are open to, this is the third eye portal, right? When you are open to healing, you open yourself up. You open up your spiritual gifts for seeing and hearing and sensing spirit. And that then through healing, you're allowed to hear and experience those messages more clearly and bring about greater love in your life. If you choose, though, to work in terms of love and in light over that of material things, if you choose not to focus on the material, but to focus on messages of love and light and spirituality, then you will find greater purpose in your life. If not, you will find a greater period of loss and of turmoil. Your destiny is in finding your purpose. So the more that you heal the energies within you that aren't serving you, you're more open to receiving messages from spirit. And when you are receiving messages from spirit and focusing on your spiritual path and how spirit is guiding you, then you bring about your divine purpose and passion in this life and how you can do that. If you choose to focus on the physical, on the mundane things, then that brings about delays in your purpose in your life, which aren't leading you to the divine destiny and purpose that Spirit has designed for you in this life. So, if you choose to find higher levels of paths with your partner, that brings about purification and cleansing. If you choose lower level paths with your partner or lower level partners that you know are not serving your highest and greatest good, then you find a need for cleansing yourself, for letting go of those energies again, and for purification of your spirit. So this is about identifying the adventure that you want and that you have the key to your own destiny, to your own discovery. It's up to you how you bring about those energies in your life. And if you choose more positive partners, then that will help you cleanse yourself and move forward into healing and receiving greater messages from Spirit and finding your divine purpose. If you choose different partners and energies within your partner and to be in the material world and focus on how can I get more money and more things, then you are lowering your path and causing more need for the healing and releasing of those energies. But it's really up to you, the destiny path that you choose. So the situation is the masquerade. And loving your partner is like loving a lot of complicated situations in that which you have chosen in this partner. So when you are choosing to love your partner, loving your partner is like letting go of all of your own insecurities to bring about great love. So not hiding who you truly are, but recognizing those things that are coming up within yourself and letting go of all of those things that you are insecure about to bring about greater love and compassion and passion in your life. So your perchance to dream is loving yourself is really the only way to heal your partner and help them believe that they are worthy of love. So what does loving yourself really mean? It means showing positive intention and positive energy towards yourself, right? So making choices that are right for you, that are the right thing for you, and then taking into consideration that will bring about things that are the right thing for your partner. So making choices first and foremost that are the right thing for you and your life and your spiritual path, in loving yourself. That's what that is all about, is what am I doing every day in every situation to choose the best thing that is right for me. When your boss asks you to work overtime, are you doing it out of obligation and you're tied to material things? And is it the right thing for you? Or are you doing it out of a sense of obligation? And maybe it's the right thing to say, no, I'm sorry, I need to not do that this week. I have to prioritize myself and the other things that I had planned for my own life, right? In my balance of what is right for me and my path and my soul, and just making those decisions on what is the right choice for me in this moment, in this time. Is it by taking on those additional responsibilities, or am I doing that out of a sense of obligation that's not really showing love for myself? And I'm not saying that it is or is not the right answer, and maybe it is, but just making sure you're having that positive intention towards yourself, that my number one intention is to show great love and compassion and care for myself first and foremost, and then also to show that for others, but to not show great love for others at the expense of showing love for myself. So the more that you can do that, the more that you can show love and compassion for yourself, then you're letting your true self show through, and you're allowing your partner to believe that they are worthy of your love. You're setting boundaries for yourself, letting your partner feel that they are worthy of love the same way that you're showing love for yourself. That is healing yourself. That is opening yourself up to receiving greater messages from Spirit and manifesting your divine purpose that you have in this life. So hopefully that resonated with you. This one is really about just understanding that it is your choices and the way that you treat yourself that is important also in how your partner responds to you, right? Everything is about the law of attraction, give and take, right? Giving and receiving that which you give and that which you get back. So by showing love for yourself greatly, you then have the universe show you great love, compassion, and respect as well. So just keep those things in mind. If you're constantly giving without actually receiving that back, where is it that you can give greater to yourself? And then in return, not for the reason of having the universe give back to you, but understanding that by giving yourself great love, by showing great positive intention towards yourself, that you then receive positive intention for the universe, bringing about everything that you desire, the your utopia, right? Your great vision of love and compassion for yourself and your divine purpose in this life. So hopefully that resonated with you, group number 3. I will put a Reiki link down below as well for healing for this situation. Thank you.